Hi guys, good evening everyone. This is Life Issue. Now I know everybody must have seen this video of the wife that confronted the husband's side chick in a supermarket. Now this video is trending. If you haven't seen it, don't worry. You have yourself covered. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. Now, normally when I see this kind of video, I'm always of the opinion that, oh, it is the husband's fault. Go and attack your husband. Go and deal with your husband. You're the one that has the vow with your husband. Leave the side chick alone. That has always been my position about things. But last week I got a call from a woman and she actually told me a lot of things. So I'm going to say something that normally if you watch my video, when I talk about side chick and when I talk about this kind of confrontation of side chick, I'm always blaming the wife and saying, sort your home out, sort your husbands out. But you know, after I've listened to this woman's conversation with me last week, I just told myself, you know what? Sometimes a woman can be pushed to the wall. Sometimes some men are so wicked and so callous that they just don't understand that it is someone else's child that they are married to. This woman, when she spoke to me, she actually broke down and she was crying. The point is that her husband does not have any atom of respect for her. The man even brings the side chick into her own home, like her matrimonial home. And the woman that she's actually doing this with is someone that she knows. He has gotten to a point whereby she's actually even thinking of doing something very bad to this side chick. And I get some of these women. The husband don't care. They are treating them anyhow. They are actually, even if you fight with them, they don't care. They have gotten to a point of no return. They disrespect them. They talk to them anyhow. And most times, and I keep saying it, most times it boils down to the fact that these women are not working. She's not working. She's a housewife. She cannot go back to her family because her family has told her not to ever come back to her. And she doesn't have any means of leaving the house because she cannot afford to pay her house rent. So she's in her home miserable. And a woman born of a woman, comes to her house to sleep in her husband's home. In this kind of a case, she is thinking of what she would do to this woman because she needs to stop this. So what am I saying? It comes to a point where you cannot, if you are living an animal with a demon, with someone who has refused to let you go, to sort you out, or even let you to walk so you can be independent, who wants to suppress you, whose happiness is making you unhappy. Well, the only way to do it is to actually go after the side chick. So maybe that's why this woman is doing it. I get it. I get, a lot of Nigerians are reacting to this story and, some of them are actually in support of the woman. Some are not. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this video is, first of all, let me show you the video so that you can watch it. Now, she didn't really fight the woman. She was just touching her. It wasn't like a fight. So, first of all, I'll congratulate her for not fighting this woman, like beat her up. She was just talking. You could see the bitterness. You could see the pain in her voice. Her husband had anal sex. The husband might even be a Christian. Maybe the husband never even asked her for anal sex. People are saying, why are you not giving it to him? But the point, what if had not? And must she? If he doesn't want to do it, must she do it? Now he has said to go to a side chick to get the anal sex. All right, watch the video, then I'll come back, I'll talk about it. Because, to be frank with you, this matter doesn't seem to be going. Watch the video.
What do you think to my husband? What do you think you have? I don't have peace in my house. Respond to me and talk to me like a human being. With respect. Do you know how much I've suffered in my home?
Leave her and come and be going your own.
Come back here. Come back here. Please.
Leave her, madam, now. Leave her, go your own.
Please answer me. What do you think you
Where
have?
will you be going? Be going now.
I said you should answer. Please
You
answer
see
me.
yourself on Instagram.
What do you think you have?
Be going.
What
This
do
day
you
you see
think
yourself
you have?
on Instagram.
What do you think you have?
Watching the head
Answer
now.
me. You have anal sex with my husband.
You know,
Anal sex. A married woman like
Hey.
me. What do you think you have?
Be going.
Please answer me.
will not go. Go. Be going. Be running. If I let her pursue her, forget. Just, madam, announce it. Set I want, gang. Come here, madam. Wow, no shame. Shameless girl. Shameless goat. Someone's husband, you need shame, announce sex. Announce sex, now they give us the husband. Shameless, shame on you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Shameless animal. Shame. Someone's husband, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm so ashamed of you.
Thank you so much for watching that video. So you see what happened? Well, the woman, thank God she did it. It wasn't really a fight. That's the point. But I keep asking myself, as a married woman, what extent will I go to protect my home? And you know what? I can start relating with her. Me, myself, hey, I'm about to post one woman's video. That's that one woman's picture. This woman, she's even married, and she keeps calling my husband at out hours. So I get it that sometimes women are pushed. They are pushed. Let me get you. Sometimes you are pushed to the wall and you just have to react. I don't know how far this woman has been pushed. I don't know how they have flaunted this relationship. I don't even know what has happened. But the point is, some women just don't want to be side chick, silent one, collecting money. And, they want to, take over. Hey, when it comes to the taking over, hey, I've been saying it, women are dangerous now in Nigeria. The cases we hear almost every day, like the deaths we hear almost every week. Men, you need to be very careful. It's not business as usual. Let's even say this woman anger is with a side chick. What if she had gone to buy snap or something to kill the husband, and then we'll have another story? And people are talking. Let's even know the first person said, so the same person advising her to be going before she appears on Instagram is the same person recording. Wonder shall never end. Yeah, what happened was that initially she hasn't even said something about the annual sex. So once the woman talked about what she and her husband was doing, you could see that woman recording changes everything. Like annual sex, because maybe she herself, she might be a married woman, and she was like, listen. Most married women know that their husband might have a side chick. But when it becomes a threat to your home, that's when you are pushed to the wall. When the woman decides that she will flaunt it in your face and the man is now insulting you on it, that is when they flip. You are sleeping with a woman and you are giving her money and she's not a threat, and she herself, she's looking for her own husband. She doesn't care. All she wants is the money. It's a different ball game. When the woman now wants to marry you or want to put a stamp or start making you to start insulting or disrespecting our marriage vow, this is what is happening. This is why these women are overreacting. And most times these women are actually not fully employed. Let's see what the next person said. So he said, why not confront your husband? Most times people that write this, why not confront your husband? I was like that before. I keep wondering, why don't you confront your husband? But after I've spoken to a series of women and after people have written to me privately to talk to me about their own experience, some men are demonic. Some men are wicked and heartless. Some men even do it like dog. They sleep with all their house help. As you bring them, they are sleeping with them. Some men are actually sleeping with your own sisters and they are doing it in your home and you are aware, and they say, what can you do? So some men actually bring in the women in your house. I've heard of a case. A woman sent me a mail. Her own is that she's in the other room sleeping. The man in the night brings a woman into her house. A woman into her house. So don't, if the shoe is not penny, if you're not wearing the shoe, stop talking. I heard that the freeze, video, and I watched them like, you talk because you're a man. You're not in the woman's shoe. You don't know the home. You don't even know what has happened. Do you know how she has been pushed to the wall? So please, let's start. I know what I'm going to say is this, yeah. If you're not married, you've not had this experience, stop saying talk to the man, because let me tell you, some of these girls now, they don't care. If they want your husband, they will do anything. They even go to Babalawo, they will go to Juju. That's why you have to be very prayerful. Some of them will even come in front of you and say, from what I heard, my friend is telling me that they are going to cut your husband and they're going to call. So this generation of this 2020 generation, this internet generation, they are hustlers, like hustlers. When a girl can come on social media and twerk, open her nyash, open her breasts, sending nude pictures, and there's no shame. They don't even have any shame. Not me and you that we can't do those things now. We are backwards. They don't care. So let's not keep saying, talk to your husband. The husbands we have been talking to them, they're not listening. Maybe, I'm not saying beat the girl up, but maybe disgrace them a little bit. Show the pictures. Yes, do it. As long as you did not touch them, it is good. Anyway, this person said, it's very easy for people to sit back and blame the wife, but except you wear the shoe, you may never know what she is going through. You can feel the pain in her voice. Yeah, I mean, to be frank with you, I could actually feel the pain in her voice. I mean, this woman is passing through a lot. I feel that man is not a good man. I feel that man actually is maltreating this woman. And I think he might be doing it like on her before in front of her and not caring. And maybe the only thing she had to do was do this. I'm telling you, sometimes you are pushed to a wall. And say, my friend, go and fight your husband. She didn't say no vows with you. And most of these people that say that, I know now, they're all runs girls now. And it's their business you are spoiling. So why would they not say it? But the next person says, I'm a wife but sees the difference. It's very wrong to go after married men. But madam, arrange yourself small. No 2 day. Nato a cheat will always cheat. But if you make yourself bit attractive, it helps. So she's talking about the woman's appearance, how she's not looking fine and everything. Yeah, I get it. But you know what? A cheat is a cheat. Whether you look fine or no look fine. A man that goes out, the man goes out. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, do you even know if the man is giving her money? Do you know if the man is taking care of her? Some men don't even give their wife money for upkeeps. They don't even take care of their wife, but they take care of the side chick. Can see how the side chick is looking very nice. Do you know what she's passing through? Let the man go and register her in a gym now. Let the man take her to London or America and shop for her. Let the man even told you she'll go and buy things for her, and she will say she will not wear. Somebody said, Mado, swear on a day always meet the quiet one. You all should be thanking your stars. You know, if your husband told her he was single. Anyways, now stage acting, sha. No, this is not a stage acting. To be frank with you, the girl was actually covering her face and she was really humiliated. And you know what? If it happens to you, there's nothing you can do. All these people are mouthing and saying, if it's me, I'll do. You will not do anything. As the drama starts, you yourself that feels you can talk, you just close your mouth because it is on your face. Like everybody is looking at you and you know your video is going viral. You won't say anything. You will not say anything. That's just the point. I like this guy's comment, doctor. He said, with all the stabbing going on, there are still some of you who think pouring acid on another human being for any reason is an option. How do people get this wicked? If a man cheats on you, please divorce him. Don't stab or pour acid on another human being. Sounds like witchcraft and wickedness. Please, let's not encourage that option. Well, yeah, you can come here and write about it, but the point is that most of these women that are actually that desperate to go after this girl are women who are not doing any job. They're not working. That most times their husband will stop them. As I know some women that were working in a bank, they had good jobs. When they got married, the man stopped them from working and told them, I'll take care of you. And then they don't. And then later they now start having side chicks and start having affairs outside. And the woman cannot do anything. They first of all cripple you, make you not have an option, make you redundant, like you don't have any place, you don't have friends. They will take away your comfort zone, your family away from you. They will take your friends away from you. And then they will make you a home housewife, no friend, nothing. And then when they have broken you and made you so ugly, some men are demonic, some men are wicked. Some people are like, they are from the pit of hell. Then they will now start having side chick. I'm telling you. Some of them are wicked. Am I saying you should stab your husband and kill him? No, of course, it's not worth it. But I can only give that advice if for a woman to divorce the husband if she's enabled, if she can actually provide for herself and her kids. If she can't, what will happen to her when she goes out? How will she go out? How will she survive? She will become a liability to her family. Of course, her family will start insulting her. People will now start insulting, then she now start sleeping around. So she needs to. So maybe sometimes what they are doing is to try to save their family or save their home, if the man will listen anyway. All right, this one said, you men are so bold, especially African men. You cheat on your wife and expect that, my dear, they are so bold, though their boldness, even sometimes I kind of like, what? You be at home and a woman is calling your husband at 12 a.m. That's 12 in the midnight. Like the boldness. Let me tell you, 1 minute of madness is a flip. Like your mind just go flip and you do what you have to do. Like you don't even know when you just carried a knife and you shook him. Why? Like you're lying on the bed with your husband and a phone rings and is a woman. Or the text message comes and the woman is sending, you just flip. That's what they call mental health. African men, Nigerian men, they think they can do and get away with a lot of things before. The point is, and I keep saying it, the world is changing. The women will not continue taking that bullshit. Most of the African women that you had before, I used to know, were your moms and your dads who were not educated, who did not travel. But the wives that you guys are marrying now, most of them are enabled, most of them are working, they're influencers, they will not take that nonsense. So they will go after you. That's all I have to say. Anyway, these are more comments from people, and yeah, people are supporting the woman. I mean, thank God. I mean, my happiness is that she didn't really beat the woman, so she just embarrassed her. And me, I can do that. I'll embarrass you. I'll do your video. Me, I'm about to do one person's video. I will show you all the tests and everything. I'm officially going to warn her tomorrow that if she ever sends a text message to my husband again, I will do a special video for her, and I'll make sure that her husband gets that video. People think it's only single women that is doing this chat. My dear, in Nigeria now, married women are also side chicks. So it's not only single women. Married women are also side chicks. You had a boyfriend 20 years ago. He's married, you are married, and you are now sending him text message and tell him how you remember he's your only person. He can never move on. You love him and you are in marriage. You are with a man. Jesus Christ. Things are happening, my dear. But anyway, this news, to be frank with you, is happening, is out there. Why don't you just drop your comment? What do you think? I mean, I know, and I keep saying it, I know people keep saying face your husband, face your husband. Most of these people are saying that, like what I can get now is the husbands are actually wicked. Some of them are mad. Some of them have a mental health problem because the way they treat their wife, they just don't care. They bring the woman into their home, and it is becoming rampant in Africa and in Nigeria. It is madness. The madness continues. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Drop your comments. What do you guys think? Well, how are we going to solve this thing? With all these things that's going on, we have churches on every street, yet this thing is continuing. Well, how can we solve this side chick and madam problem and oga randy oga? How can we solve it? Me, I don't know. All right, drop your comments, my lovelies, and also please help me subscribe to my channel. God bless you. Bye bye.